Hey everybody. It's time for Sunday dinner with the kids. It's supposed to be a surprise, but they're about to hear what I'm making for them. So tonight we are going to be having some breaded stuffed chicken breast stuffed with broccoli, cheese, and bacon, alongside some mashed potatoes with chicken gravy. And we're going to be sauteing some green beans and carrot spears with some chili red pepper flake, some minced garlic, and some olive oil. It is going to be delightful. First things first, we got to get the bacon frying in a pan. So here we go, we got the bacon going in a pan. And I just want to mention too, this is the first brand new stove that I've cooked on in a very long time, so I'm super excited about it. Bacon is cooking low and slow, and we're shooting for about a 5:30 eating time. See if we can stick to that. So now I can take a little break, and once the bacon is done, then we can start forming our chicken breasts, butterflying them, stuffing them, then dipping them into an egg wash and breading them and putting them in our baking vessel, which today we'll be using this shallow round pan. The green beans and carrots are not going to take that long, so we can wait till it's going to be about a 1 hour at 400 degrees cooking time for the chicken. And mashed potatoes are 20 to 25 minutes boiling, and then 3 minutes to mash them. Gravy needs to go in a small pot for about 10-20 minutes, cooking on a low medium heat, and of course remembering to stir. We've got Gouda and old cheddar that we're going to be stuffing the chicken breast with, alongside the broccoli and cooked bacon. Super duper excited. So what you're looking at right now is indeed perfectly cooked bacon. It's still flexible. There's a slight crisp to it. Bellissimo. All right, it is 420, and we're gonna set our temperature to 420. So let's do that now. We're gonna bake, brand new oven. Pretty sure I mentioned that, but I'm very excited about that. 420, start. Okay, reheating. Look how clean that beauty is. Oh, man. All right, so we need to get our chicken breast butterfly, stuffed, breaded, and in the cooking tray. Let's do that now. Okay, so we have 4 adults. They're going to be eating dinner. So everybody gets a chicken breast. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 thawed out. So now I'm going to put them on the cutting board, and I'm going to butterfly them, which is simply slicing and opening up like 2 wings of a butterfly when you slice right down the middle, but not cutting through all the way. And then we'll be able to stuff that. And so the broccoli, I just wanted to mention again, I think almost every video that I make with broccoli in it, I let everybody know, because a lot of people cut off the broccoli right about here so they can just have the florets. But if you just take a peeler and peel off that outer tissue, which is like a rough bark, and cut about an 1.5 to 2 inches off the bottom, like asparagus, all this broccoli right here, all this stalk tastes exactly like the rest of the broccoli, and it's full of the same nutrients and vitamins. So stop wasting your broccoli and give it a try. You'll really like it. So we're gonna do broccoli, bacon, and 2 types of cheese as our stuffing for the chicken breast. So let's get those butterflied right now. Now we've got 2 large eggs mixed with some 3% milk. Any milk will do, just to kind of extend the volume of the minimal usage of the amount of eggs that you need. This will work fine. We'll be able to dip all these chicken breasts into the egg wash, and then immediately into the breadcrumbs, and then onto the cooking vessel, which is this round, shallow tin baking dish. And I'm gonna put parchment on the bottom for easy cleanup. Let's butterfly these. Okay, so this is what the chicken breast looks like butterflied. So we're gonna put our stuffing ingredients in the middle. We're gonna fold it back over, try to pinch it while we put it into our egg wash, and then breadcrumbs, and then into the baking tin. We have sliced up our broccoli florets and stalks to a pretty good size so that they can generally fit comfortably inside the butterfly chicken breast. We've got Gouda and old cheddar cheese, and we've got our perfectly cooked bacon, which I've never made this before, and I'm guessing the bacon might cook a little bit more, so I'm gonna break them in half and try to hide them within the outer perimeter of the flesh of the chicken so that they're kind of covered so they don't cook more and burn. I don't think they will. I think if they're completely encased, they will just heat up, but because they're not directly next to or on top of a cooking surface with any kind of direct heat, I don't think they're gonna cook anymore. What do you think, buddy? Huh? Okay, let's stuff them. All right, so that is the broccoli. Whoa. Now let's lay some bacon. Yeah, so it looks like I don't need to cut those bacon strips in half because the length of the chicken breast should totally enclose, or as close there too as possible for my cooking needs, to cook comfortably and not char away in the open. All right, now we got our egg wash, 2 large eggs, some whole milk or whole milk, 3%, and remember to just mix that together. The only reason we're using milk in there is to extend the amount of the minimal usage of eggs, which is 2 large eggs. That'll be more than enough to dip these beauties, and then put them in the breadcrumbs, put them in the tray. We're already preheated to 420. Let's get a move on here. All right, that's what it looks like raw for the most part. Weirdo. All right, let's fold them, dip them, place them, get them going. So this is what it'll look like. It's too difficult for me to do with one hand, so I took the butterflied empty wing of the chicken and just simply folded it back over. You don't have to use toothpicks or anything. I have a notoriously bad habit when I make breaded stuffed chicken breast to put too much stuffing in, so they don't really close as well as they could. You could put a lot less stuff in there and it'd still be delicious, but the more stuff you can get in there, the more awesomer it is, and I want my stuff to be as awesome as possible, so that's where we're at. So now this is gonna, each one of these, I'm gonna pinch both. I'm gonna pinch the whole thing together with both hands. I'm gonna dip it in the egg wash, make sure it's completely covered in the egg wash, and then I've got a shallow bowl here which I'm going to touch down all sides and try to get the whole thing breaded all the way around. It can be a light breading, it doesn't matter. And then place each of the 4 in there, get them right in the oven, and set the timer for 1 hour. Okay, 420, 1 hour. Isn't that so sweet? Me and my wife watching our kids decorate their very own tree. Isn't that sweet? All right, we got 41 minutes left on the chicken. Oh, that looks great. Okay. So we are going to peel our potatoes, get them in a pot, and get them boiled, as well as prepping our carrot. Kids, how would you like your carrots? Would you like them in dollars or spears? Okay, we're gonna do carrot dollars.
Well, I meant like
Carrot dollars. We're gonna throw those in a pot, and we are going to boil them for just a few minutes. And that's just a personal preference for me, and a tip for you at home. If you want carrots in a stir fry or any kind of a sauteed kind of deal with other kind of more herbaceous, fleshy vegetables like green beans, asparagus, anything that cooks easily in a fry pan, just boil them for a few minutes to make them a little bit softer and much more palatable for a nice hearty bite. As far as the green beans go, we got this bag from Walmart, and yeah, there's a little rust on some of them, but that's not terrible for you. If you want to pick those out, go ahead, but you got to work with what you got. This is what we got, so this is what we're doing. We're going to take all these little stems off, and we're going to chop those into bite-sized pieces to match the easy bite of the carrot dolls. We got some olive oil in the pan, and we're going to start heating that up. About 4.5 out of 5. Okay, now let's peel these potatoes. 31 minutes left. Potatoes are about 20 minutes, and then we mash. We plate. So when these carrots have boiled for just a couple minutes, I'm going to take those carrots, drain the water, put them in with the green beans, and I'm going to use this pot for chicken gravy. Okay, so the carrots have been boiling for about 3 minutes. We're going to add a little bit of spice with some crushed chili pepper flake to our green beans. We've added salt already. It's in a shallow pool of olive oil. Let's get these drained and in the pan, and let's get a cup of water in here and get our chicken gravy simmering. We got about a cup of water. I didn't measure, it's just a guesstimation, but it'll work. If it's too runny, too thin, then we just leave it on the burner for a while and let the excess liquid from the water evaporate, and that'll in turn thicken the solution. Let's throw some garlic in there. That should do okay. We don't have any butter or margarine, so we're just going to go with what we have, and we're going to keep it at low heat. We're going to keep it at number 2 and let that slowly kind of simmer cook away. And we're going to remove that from the heat before that brilliant bright green of the green beans leaves and it starts to depreciate and become that dark green olive military green, which again is green beans way overkill. It's been lightly boiling away at a medium heat for probably about 5 minutes at this point. Like I said, remember, every time I come back to this, about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, you can feel the film of fats from the gravy trying to settle across the bottom of the pot evenly. So you just keep, see that? That's fat. That's where all the flavor is. And all that steam you see coming off, that's all water evaporating. So little by little, minute by minute, that gravy is thickening up. We still have a brilliant green and a brilliant orange, which is going to be super sexy for the plating. Let's take a look at our chicken. We got 10 minutes left on the chicken. That looks pretty great. We got a few minutes left on the potatoes. So we're gonna let that chicken rest for about 5-10 minutes, which is very important every time you cook meat in a dish. And actually, I don't know, because I butterflied those chicken breasts, so I cut into the flesh. So I'm not sure if letting it rest really even does anything. I guess much more so with a turkey or red meat. But I don't think you have to let ham rest. I could be wrong. I don't know everything. I know a little about a lot, and some things maybe a lot about a little. But I'm all about evolution. I'm all about being a better man tomorrow than I woke up yesterday. So I just remember the kids really like it when I do a sweet and spicy vegetable medley. I've already got the crushed chili pepper flake in there, so we're gonna throw some brown sugar and make it sweet and spicy. We got a good boil going, a little aggressive right now on the gravy, so I'm gonna turn that burner off. We're gonna leave it on. We're gonna remember to stir it while it's cooling off, and it is thickening up quite a bit. And you'll notice as it cools, it likes to thicken up even more. So our potatoes are done. We got 3 minutes left on the chicken. And again, we're gonna let that chicken rest for a few minutes. So let's mash those potatoes. And let's start plating. Brown sugar. Mix it in. And then these green beans and carrots are pretty much done. We're just gonna make sure that all that dry brown sugar gets kissed and licked by the liquid, the olive oil. And let that simmer along until we're ready to throw that on the plate last. That is what our breaded stuffed chicken breast looks like. To me, that looks beautiful. And I'm guaranteeing it'll taste the same. Oh, see the puppy face on there? Huh. Optical illusion. Oh! Alright, potatoes into a bowl. That pot was way too big. I can't, that's too much volume there. Okay. Masher, milk. Nice big gulp of milk. Let's mash those up. There's one thing missing, eh, bud? Gravy. Gravy? Gravy. And that's how that works out. And that's how we do it, folks. Sunday dinner with the kids. Breaded stuffed chicken breast, stuffed with 2 types of cheese, Gouda and old cheddar, bacon, and broccoli. We've got a sweet and spicy vegetable medley with green beans. Shut up. Green beans and carrot dollars. We use crushed chili pepper flake and brown sugar to sweeten and spice those. We've got mashed potatoes with a simple packet of chicken gravy. Now, hungry dog. Dinner is served. Eat well, be well, everybody. See you next time.